5. Alright, pretty good start, guys. First lap, Robert Cooper, TQ man. So watch him chicane, Clear. Robert Cooper, that all-white car, your leader coming down the straightaway. That time by 15-3. Ken Moss closely trying to catch back up. Right behind him. Your leader, that all-white car, making through the sweeper in front of the track. Order is Robert, Ken, David, Johnny Q, JT, Fred, Paul, Jessica, and Nate. Robert Cooper continues to lead. All white car coming down the straightaway. That time by 15-5. Ken Moss. Ken Moss, yellow car, coming through the chicane. 15-7. Closest battle right now between JT and Johnny Q, 1.8 seconds. That's the battle for fourth. JT starting to pull away. JT is in that pink and silver car coming through the carousel. Johnny Q in that blue and white car. Coming up on 2 down, 4 to go. Robert Cooper out front, followed by Ken, David, JT, Johnny Q, Fred, Paul, Jessica, and Nate. Right now, everybody has a nice, decent gap between next position. Robert Cooper, 15-7. David Aller on that third spot, this time by 18-4. Robert Cooper leads the train down the straightaway. Robert Cooper, that all-white car coming through the chicane in front of the driver's stand. About to come up on the bumper of David Eiler. Order is Robert, Ken, David, JT, Johnny Q, Fred, Paul, Jessica, and Nate. JT trying to catch up to David. Right now the gap between third for JT is 1.8 seconds. See what he can do. JT in that pink and silver car. That time by, David pulled away a little bit. Gap not right now between David and JT, 2.7 seconds. We're all kind of spread out on the track. Order is Robert, Ken, David, JT, Fred, Johnny Q, Paul, and Jessica. Jessica Eiler in that pink and purple car coming down the straightaway. She's in 7th, but right behind her is Paul Spink, 0.8 of a second behind in that red, actually blue, black and silver car.
2 minutes left.
Coming in front of the driver's stand through the chicane. Both make a little bit of bobbles. Still right there. Jessica goes wide, closes up. Paul closes right back up. Right now, the gap is 0.6 of a second between Paul and Jessica. Robert Cooper trying to work his way through traffic. Johnny Q getting a little loose in front of the track. Order is Robert, Ken, David, JT, Johnny Q, Fred, Paul, and Jessica. Last time by for Robert, 16-8. 16-2 for Robert. Ken, 16-3. David, 17-9. Johnny Q, 18-8. Top three remains the same. Robert, Ken, and David. Coming up on 30 seconds left. Coming up on 30 seconds left. Robert Cooper from tone to tone trying to take home the victory. That all-white car. Coming onto the straightaway. 16-2, 5 seconds left.
Johnny Q done.
Finish the lap you are on and you
Also
are
Nick
done.
done. JT done. Fred Rodriguez done. Coop done. Ken Moss done. David Eiler done.
And everybody's done. Taking the win. Robert Cooper, followed by Ken Moss, David Eiler, JT, Johnny Q, Fred Rodriguez, Paul Sink, Jessica Eiler, Nate Roy, and Jeff.